the song.
I never liked the song. I did find it boring.
You did.
I find it boring. I find it boring.
You said, I can't wait to be old enough to club to this.
No. Hi, my name's Rhiannon.
And my name's Becky.
And welcome to
A Problem Shared podcast. Hi guys, welcome
Hi.
back.
Welcome back to the Problem Shared podcast.
We're here again.
Yes, we are. We have
Done
done
it.
it.
Weeks in a row.
I know. I bet everyone's super proud.
Really
I'm
proud.
super shocked.
I'm super
as well.
pleased, I'm sure.
I'm sure, but we hope everyone enjoyed the last one.
Yeah.
And
It was a bit of a chaotic one,
It
to
was
be
very
fair.
chaotic, but I feel like that's always the thing when it's like teething issues. First one back in there.
Yeah, we had a lot of issues, but, you know, we got over it.
100%.
I was, like, hunched over like an old maiden the whole time.
I know. I'm trying to be better with my
I was
posture.
I was, like, picking my nails. My posture's terrible. I've been visiting a physiotherapist. And she isn't pleased with what I've got.
Well, it's so funny the way we're sat now. It seems too forced to be sat like
It's
that.
like we're newsreaders.
It's just, I can't.
No, we need to sit like that. You need to sit like this.
I know you
This bench
should.
isn't good.
No, I know you're meant to have a backrest, a back support.
I know.
Anywho, well, I just...
Do you not want to hear about my physio?
You sure? Go ahead about your physio.
Thank you. Yeah, I thought so. Essentially, she asked me how I sat at work.
Yeah.
And I told her sometimes I lie down on the sofa. And then she said, okay, well, that's not great, but I was like, but no, sometimes I do stand at my standing desk. And she was pleased when she heard that. And then,
No, it is hard though, like, because my desk chair has no back, but then
what desk chair?
In my
That's more like
bedroom.
a vanity stool, is that
No,
what they're called?
it's not,
From, like, it's like a Victorian ornament.
No, I got that one's broken. I got like a circle. It's like a circle thing that I got from the salon. So again, it's like just a bit of look, really.
The salon is like our uncle and our mum had a
the
salon.
salon, yeah.
Everyone knows what this place
The
is.
salon. But yeah, so now, well, the thing is though, sometimes I'll be like, I could just edit this video, led down. So sometimes I will just lie down.
But it isn't good for the back. And so also she was upset when I told her that I lean really far back in the car.
Yeah, you're like a freaking boy racer.
I know.
I can't do that because I can't reach the pedals at all.
I don't know why I do it, to be honest, because sometimes I don't even actually lie against it and then that hurts my back.
Oh my God, you're extra straining, like.
Yeah, anyway, she's not pleased with
Well,
me.
of course not. But how have you been other than the back and the physio? Is that what she's called? Chiropractor.
Physio.
Yes.
No, I've been good.
Good.
Yeah. So that brings me
How
on
have I been? Very good, thank you.
How have you been?
Really good, thank you. But
Yeah, do you want to talk today about the wine?
Of course I do. Don't look at my hands, just like, no. I'm getting my nails done soon, okay? Don't look at them. This today, the wine for the week, is a Merlot Turner Road.
Is it good?
2019. Yeah, apparently it's carbon neutral certified because my mum is obviously super into the environment, like we should all be.
Is she?
Yeah, she is. She's
She is, to a certain extent.
Oh my God, no, she's always.
Yeah, I
on
think
the
she
ball.
is as well, yeah.
She does the whole, the egg thing.
The egg rather than
She
dishwasher.
forces me to use the bloody shampoo bars, which just disintegrate in 1 minute. But I'm like, fine.
Yeah.
Well, she's trying to save the planet, and I think everyone should be a bit more Donna.
No, I do agree.
Carbon neutral wine.
Thank you.
So yeah, have a little sip. Tell them what you think of it.
Didn't you shook in it?
No, you have to shake wine.
Just to like get the resins to the top.
I don't know. Well, we should know. We're doing wine tasting tomorrow with my freelance work, aren't we?
Oh my God, we are.
Cardiff Wine Passport. Ooh.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
It'd be so much fun. So, I hope that's not blocking us. Right. How's
That's
it
really
taste?
good, to be fair. Cheers.
Aye.
Your teeth.
Fake veneers. Yeah, that's delicious.
Better than the yellow Sauvignon Blanc that we had
Disgusting.
delivered by a certain friend.
It was just disgusting. It was horrible. I'm sorry. Like, it looked like piss.
And it tasted like piss.
It tasted like what I
Not that
presume
know.
piss tastes
Tastes like the smell of piss.
Yeah. It tasted like the smell of a Portaloo. Sorry. Sick.
Sometimes on a festival at night out, we will go into the men's toilets just because it's quicker.
It's way quicker, yeah.
And the smell
I don't know where we were going
not
with that.
something to...
Yeah, where we were. Because
It's
it's
not
so
something
much
to
quicker.
agree with, is it? The smell. That's something I
Horrible.
don't enjoy. But I like the queue shortage.
Half of the
Shortenness.
time, you can see why people would just piss anywhere because you'd rather just piss anywhere than go in a cubicle of death and
Decay.
and mold and spunk.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not nice.
Yeah, it's disgusting, that, sorry.
Oh, God.
Oh, my Christ.
Yeah.
Well,
you've been good, though, yeah?
Well, in what respect? No, I've been fine.
You're weak.
Yeah, my week's been really fine. It's been fine, you know.
Good.
It's fine as fine can be.
Yeah.
When you're just battling through the modern strains and stresses of life.
Like what?
I don't know, really. Like, nothing.
Love.
Yeah, just
Loss.
love and loss and betrayal. All the usuals.
What? How have you been betrayed, my love?
I betray myself sometimes by
That's true.
by thinking I need something that I don't.
For example, like texting an ex. Yeah? That kind of thing.
Or emailing.
Or emailing an ex. Because they're
Has
both
anyone-
legally not allowed to
Has
contact one
anyone
another.
ever emailed? No, we should definitely do an episode on like...
And what happened there?
No, not on that. No, on like crazy, like your worst breakup stories.
Yeah.
Because today we've got like a really fun idea for worst dates you've ever been on.
Yeah.
But worst
we've got-
breakups would be fucking madness.
Yeah.
I think winner. No, I don't know. We definitely got some other crazy things going on.
Yeah, we do.
So let me just take a glass of wine to take us on to that segment.
Yeah. So yeah, the worst date that you've ever been on.
Do you know what? Okay, so there's two that have been notably bad because most of the time I ruin
Notably bad.
most of the time I ruin them because I get so drunk and I am just having an absolute laugh with them. Like I'm having fun and being me, but probably the
As you
worst.
should.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and obviously I fell down the stairs on one of them in the bar
Which bar?
at Pitch in Cardiff. You know, I take all my men there.
Oh yeah, you do, yeah.
Because it's like, take them to the same place and then you...
But I thought the downstairs toilet...
No, we were sat upstairs and I went downstairs to the toilet because there's an upstairs. I went fucking flying.
Oh no.
Yeah, right down the stairs, all the way down. Boom, 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 boom.
Is that when you broke your leg?
No, not at all. I was fine. But the wait staff were lovely. They were like, "You're right." I was like, "No," but I was like, "I'm on a first date, so I need you to play it cool and help me back up and help me get to my table." I'm joking.
Did they need to help you to your table?
Well, yeah, because I like twisted my ankle. But
God.
probably my
Before or
worst.
after the broken leg?
Oh, it was before. It was before.
Wow.
No. It was after. It was after. So that poor foot has been absolutely battered and
The
bruised.
same one?
Yeah, same one. He's always
That
fallen.
probably was the straw that broke the foot.
The foot's back. But no, my worst one was probably when I was... I met him, he was a security guard, and I thought he was good looking because it was Corona and he had a mask on. And then when I met him without the mask, I was like, oh my God. No offence. Like, you don't look like what I thought. It's fine, but here we go. Next thing you know, he tells me his brother stabbed someone. So I wasn't going to bring him home to my family, that's for sure.
No.
No.
What about when you tried to... Sorry, cut the cameras.
She is
That was a joke.
joking.
Anyway, so but that's not him. Why are you letting him take the fall for what his brother did?
I don't know. I think if you lay with you pick up thingies.
What?
If you lay with dogs, you pick up fleas.
Really?
Yeah, well, yeah, I think, if you stabbed someone, I might think,
You're a bit unsure of me.
Well, yeah, I'd think, well, why did she do that? Maybe I could look into doing it. So definitely, like, some people.
So you didn't want to date him because you'd worried you'd then also go out and do some
No,
stabbing?
he could stab someone, not me. I'm not going to go and stab.
Not anymore, anyway.
So it'd be that one, or the one who just like didn't say a word, and made me pay for my coffee. I thought, if you can't even pay for
Oh, it was a coffee date.
Yeah, you should never go on.
A lot of the women on TikTok are saying you shouldn't go for a coffee date because it's not a proper date.
The thing is, I like coffee and cake.
Yeah, okay, well that I guess is fine. I don't know where they draw the line, but they're saying it's like, what, the cake, the meal, it needs to be some food consumed.
I like it when it's like...
What if you've got surgery coming the next day and you can't eat for
exactly.
40 hours?
Well, I'd just go and have a glass of wine.
You obviously can't do that before surgery.
I don't know. It's been a few years.
So, okay, yeah. When was the coffee date?
I was
in the morning?
No, it was like mid-afternoon. Oh. But I pretended... I did the usual, pretend something bad happened, run off, blah, blah,
Seriously?
blah. This was a different guy to the stabbing guy.
Yeah,
That was just a gentle walk with him. But
how did you meet the silent coffee man?
On freaking Tinder, and I was just like... I think I still really liked someone before, and I was like, I just really need to go out on a date, and then I ran home crying.
Oh.
Because I was like, everyone's so boring compared to me. It's actually really painful when, like, we were speaking about this today, like, going on dates and realising that, like, they're not on the same level as fun. It's just like, oh my God, I'm drained. I'm fucking drained.
Yes.
I want someone to surprise me with... I just don't want them to see my nails. I want someone to surprise me with fun.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
Shock me. Prove me wrong.
So I would say that my worst date... Wait, well, how many? No, I've had a couple. Right, so the first one was when he walked me and my friend home to the family home that's in the middle of nowhere in the countryside.
Ancestral
home since, like, the 90s. And he walked us home, so it was about an hour walking in the middle of the night, the dead of night, from the only nightclub in the town at the time, which is now, it's a gym. And he was like, I'd love to take you on a date. I was like, that's very sweet, you brought me home. Yeah, of course, let's go on a date. And then he was really late to pick me up. And then he was like really stressed and like anxious. And I was just like, oh, this is like really not the kind of energy I like. Because who would want that on a date?
Well, yeah,
I think maybe he'd like an appointment had run over. I don't know. Why have you got like an appointment before a date? Anyway, we go to fucking KFC. He's like in there like making me rush. Why are we going to KFC on a date? I love KFC though.
But it's like, I think it's such a like a messy meal.
Messy, like kind of like there's going to be a scent. Anyway,
sorry, I only just yawned because I have not got any fresh air all day. That was not me bored. I genuinely haven't really been outside. Carry on. I need to go outside and touch grass.
You do, because that was very fucking rude. So yeah, he then essentially was like, shit, we need to hurry because the movie's starting. He didn't plan the timing for the movie either. It was a horror film. I think it was like Saw or something like pretty graphic. And so we had to like rush into the cinema with our KFC. And you can actually take food into the cinema.
I know, it's
illegal. Not illegal like how you've been led to believe. But then like I think people were like moving away from us because of the smell of the KFC. And I don't really mind watching horror whilst eating chicken, so I was just going in. Covered in food.
It would stank me off.
It like the little lemony wipes. It was fucking gross.
So you were part of a bad day. You were involved in the chaos.
I mean, if the chaos is already happening, why not get involved?
I guess so.
So that was like not a bad date. It was just like a bit of a gross date, I would say. And it was like very sexy, poorly planned, not very sexy. Then more of a fun date, which then went horribly anyway, was one where he just invited me out, went to a comedy night. I feel like you were like, oh, that's so cool. I wish someone would take me to a comedy night.
Yeah. I thought it was something different, and like not men don't like plan things like that.
Yeah, and then it was like some food afterwards. And then when we had food, I was like showing him the food I like to cook. I was like, yeah, I love cooking like Jamaican food because he was Jamaican. And then he's like, oh my God, that looks banging. And then I was like, who do you live with, by the way? Because like talking about food, I thought about like family. And then he like was like paused, and I was like, God, maybe he's like so old and he still lives with his parents. Not that I mind that, like that's cool. And then he was like, no, I live with my girl.
As in girlfriend.
I was like,
not
what?
as in child girl.
Yeah, I think that people would
know.
know.
But you don't. You might not know. You might not think people are this sick and twisted, and they are.
It's not that sick and twisted. I mean, obviously it is.
It's bad.
But yeah. So then I was like, oh God, that's terrible. But yeah, really not ideal.
Yeah, and I thought, well, do you know what? After my complaining that no one's ever taken me on a comedy date, I thought maybe I don't want to go on a comedy night if that's the bombshell that gets dropped.
The punchline.
The punchline was he was cheating on his girlfriend with you,
and he was anticipating more cheating. I think he thought that was fine, and I was fine with it.
It was unfair for him more than just one off.
Yeah, it was like a marital affair. I think he was after. Like that's not at all what I really want.
Really after, you know, it's not what I'm looking for.
Fine.
I wonder, is there any like? Can I even think of any other dates that people?
Charlotte's date.
Yeah, you retell. I cannot remember.
So our friend went on a date with a man, met on Tinder. He arrived. She's not a judgmental person at all. He was a little bit more large than what he portrayed himself to be on the apps.
Yeah.
He arrived like blackout drunk, and then she said, because she's a good drinker, she's like, yeah, I could drink you under the table, and then he took that as some sort of prompt to then drink even more.
That's so funny.
And then apparently the staff in the bar were like trying to sober him up with crisps, and he was like throwing the crisps everywhere, spitting the crisps everywhere, and his like lime green hoodie was just sort of riding up, and
you can see his belly flop
she got
out
a bit of an eyeful
of the fucking top. Sorry, I know that's it's me.
And
it's so funny.
And so then she went to the toilet, then was going to get an Uber home, and then he ran off, and then was just sick all over the bar, like running around being sick. So she left, and then he texted her the next day like, "Did you find my glasses?"
I bet he had such bad beer fear. Fucking hell. I bet he regretted that so much. I'm surprised she stayed for as long.
Yeah, she fucking loves that kind of chaos.
One of those first dates post like an 8-year relationship was probably thought, I can't believe what it's like out here in this devilish dating world.
I know.
Let me tell you, it gets a hell of a lot.
You've not even had any that bad in comparison.
To be fair, it's because I don't go on them. Like,
yeah, you never go
I
out.
I don't go out on dates. I'm just too busy with my girls and my gays. I can't be fucked with like.
She stays at home, or with the girls and the gays,
or doing my aerial hoop. Like I don't give a. I just
like once a week.
Yeah, I know, but like I want, and I'm gonna start a pole dancing. But and work's so busy. Men need to actually just be a bit more like worth giving up some other things for, because else they just take up too much time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, be worth it. Or don't stand in my way.
Yeah.
Of my
So, like,
dreams.
your partner should be like, your life is the main course, the lasagna, and then you've got this partner and they are...
garlic bread.
You fucking ruined my little thing.
Cheesy garlic bread. I'm sure everyone's seen this.
Shut up. And I made it up.
No, you
I
no,
did.
You didn't.
I did.
No, you didn't.
You're ruining things. Fine. You are the lasagna... No, because I'm going to add to it now, bitch. Okay, so that... right, so you're the lasagna.
Yeah.
Your job and your, like... routine is the salad, because you know what, when you go to a pub or with a lasagna, there's so many different sides.
There are salads.
You are the lasagna. The salad is your job and your routine. The chips are your friends and your family, and then the garlic bread, you don't need it, but it's your relationship.
But do you need the chips and salad?
You don't need any of the sides. You just need you.
But you kind of do have to have.
No, you don't. I mean, you have to have salad though, or you'll die. That's part of the
that's true.
Metaphor.
You do have to have salad or
She's taking this from me, and I'm so annoyed because I'm the one that taught you this.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. Who fucking said it first? Try and
Mum
think.
has always
no,
said
Mum has never
life,
said that.
Life,
no.
Yeah, she has.
Fuck off.
She has said something like that.
No, because I
everyone dishes out.
because I'm the one that always says how much fucking side you get with a lasagna, and I love it.
Yeah, you do get way too much side.
No, I love it. It's perfect. Yeah, I can't think. Wait, who else has gone on a bad date?
Do you realize that one sticks out to me like a sore thumb?
It really does.
But like predominantly, like it usually is when people just get way too drunk and they just fucking embarrass themselves because they're just nervous, isn't
Yeah, but I mean, because we all used to say to you, don't go on a date where you're drinking or eating because you make a mess.
But they aren't ever the reasons that people end things with me. People end things with me because they're afraid.
Because of her personality.
That they won't ever be able to be as high-flying as me.
So, I think that it's hard...
That's what my delulu state of mind is what I'm thinking.
It's... No, you are great, I think. Sometimes you go for the wrong people.
Sometimes.
No, obviously most of the time.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but also a relationship doesn't always have to be like 100% relationship. At your age, you're too young to be like...
No, that's very true.
Dating for marriage, you know?
No, I know. I mean, I am, that is what I'm after. But
well, yeah, of course. But you're still allowed to date for fun if you
want. Just be honest about your intentions, I think, from everyone needs to, don't they? What's happened to my hair?
No, I love the colour of your roots. It looks so nice.
It's like, is the little bouffant coming down?
Maybe we should go back to natural, the dark colour.
This is my natural.
No, it isn't. The roots.
Renan, it doesn't go down like that.
Yes, it does. Because Mum sprays it with bleach.
Right,
and has done since we were like 4 years old.
Don't tell people anything.
Yeah, we've been living under some sort of like... What's the thing Britney Spears was in? Conservator.
Oh, bloody hell. No, we haven't. Shut the fuck up. Sure.
Oh, wait, no. No, go on.
No, go on.
Sorry for cutting you off.
No, I'm sorry. I totally forgot what I was going to say now.
Oh.
What was you going to say?
I feel like Yeah, have you heard of that date that someone went on when they went back to someone's house? I think this is an urban legend. And
Did they have loads of animals?
no, I didn't hear that one.
Oh no, this one's not bad. It was just they had loads of reptiles.
Oh, that's not bad.
Scary though.
It is kind of. I wouldn't stay the night.
I wouldn't stay the night.
No, I'd say you can stay at mine, but this is not. I'm not going to be.
I'm not going to be coming here for dinner.
Yeah.
No, go on, carry on.
They went on a date with someone, and then the date they like got bad vibes from the guy, and then the guy like drove home, ran a red light or something. Then the police like caught him, went in his house, and the girl hadn't gone home with him, and there was like all tarp laid down and like knives and shit, and he was going to cut her up.
Right, enough.
Did you hear that one?
No.
Why are you scared?
Because that's terrifying.
It doesn't happen to you.
Yeah, but it's so likely for that. Not likely, but, you know, they always say, like, men, like, worry that the person that they've matched with is going to be maybe a bit, you know, chubbier than they've claimed to be. But then our biggest worry is that we're going to have our fucking heads chopped off, put on a spike and, like, eaten by these crazy...
I don't know that eating is that common.
Animals.
Or even the spike. the dismembering
Listen,
lady.
I just go in a bit, you know, I got a very vivid imagination and it freaks me out.
Well, it's not vivid if it's true.
Well, I mean, I suppose not, no.
Just validating all of our worst fears.
Hey, what?
No, it's fine. I mean, hopefully it doesn't happen to us.
No, we're not manifesting.
Or anyone we know.
No.
Or anyone that we don't.
I don't want it to happen to
I
anyone.
don't want it to happen to anyone.
Can the crazies just not?
Yeah, legit. Speaking of crazy vibes, can you always separate...
This is something we've been talking about, yeah.
Yeah, the artist from the music. Because your girl did go to see Chris Brown last week.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people went to see Chris Brown.
He was excellent. Yeah, he was excellent.
He's a good artist. He's a good singer, good dancer.
Body moves like butter.
It does.
Across the stage.
I just say it doesn't really like butter. I know he is a nightmare.
He croons away with the microphone.
What does that mean?
You know, like people say like crooning, like Elvis.
Oh!
Is that a thing that people said in the past?
It is in the past.
He's a crooner.
Like, what the fuck?
He's like a serenade.
He's a crooner, he is.
Yeah.
Our Chris.
Our Chris. Our lover boy.
I don't know if you can separate the music from the man.
He's a good singer and can rap.
Well, I do listen to his stuff.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, you're a terror.
You or him?
He is, not me.
So then we're bad for supporting him if he's bad then.
Yeah.
Right? If we're doing the devil's advocate.
Yeah, but sometimes
you don't need someone to advocate for the devil.
he has plenty of advocates, I'm sure, down in his dark, hellish zones. So do you think you can separate the man from the music?
I don't know. Because, so obviously the artists in the past, like Van Gogh, a little bit crazy.
All he did was chop his ear off.
I think he drove everyone insane, though. Like, all his friends, they didn't want to come to this, like, log cabin with him because he was crazy.
Oh, that sounds like my future.
No, it is sad.
That sounds like I'm worried I'm going to be Van Gogh.
No, I don't think he will.
Is everyone going to come to the log cabin with me?
They should do. I mean, I'm thinking they will. His problem was, I think maybe Van Gogh was a bit emotional and he didn't own up to his problems.
Oh.
Because I went around the museum in Amsterdam. But Chris Brown, for example, was young at the time, right?
I don't know.
But then can you always be...
Can you be
because he's done then lots of more bad things over the time. So then Michael Jackson as well. You went through a phase of being obsessed with the man, didn't you?
Yeah, I love Michael Jackson. I wasn't sure if he was a pedo or not. He is.
She's fine with paedophilia, but she draws the line at
domestic abuse always.
Yeah.
No, I just think Michael Jackson is obviously extremely talented.
So is Chris.
I know.
Christopher.
I know Christopher is, but then it's like.
And he's still alive.
Where did we end up with the pedo situation?
Well, who is ever gonna know?
Well, I thought that he just was having a bit of a laugh.
Is that a laugh?
No, but then this is it, so I don't want any of the victims.
What about R. Kelly?
Well, he's obviously a cunt.
Remix to Ignition.
He's obviously a perv.
Obviously, but the song? Do you still...
No, I hate that song. I don't...
Sway your little hips to the song?
I never liked the song. I did find it boring.
You did.
I find it boring. I find it boring.
You said, I can't wait to be old enough to club to this.
No, I didn't.
You did. You fucking did.
Do you know what? Yeah, but now...
Using club as a verb.
I genuinely am being honest now. I find the song to be very boring. I like something with a bit more of a tune.
I think it had a tune.
Well, I just like drum and bass, really, didn't I?
Yeah, okay.
Anything's like...
Yeah, but I guess you could argue that isn't really a tune either.
You can argue that,
I love drum
I will
and bass,
fight that.
But it's sort of more
I'll fight
of a mechanical, organic, modern sound.
Fine.
So, right, we've got Chris Brown, we've got R. Kelly, we've got Michael Jackson. Who else have we got?
Oh, fuck, I can't remember.
What about the Harvey Weinstein, all the horrible movies?
Do you know what's funny about all these people?
Men.
They're men.
Yeah. What about Amber Heard?
Oh, she's a cunt, but also...
We don't know what happened.
Also, Johnny Depp, I think, is a cunt. I do believe they're both cunts.
Sort of equal.
Sorry, can we space...
I think you can say it. I think you've said it enough. I'm not sure how we're going to find all of those. Fucking removing the word cunt.
Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, I do believe they're both...
That whole thing was a spectacle, though, wasn't it?
Whole
Like,
thing.
how everyone was making, like, memes.
Why would you allow it to be filmed if it was something so serious? I don't know.
Well, they just have that in American
I
court,
guess.
right?
I guess so, but, like, if it was...
Because in ours, we have to draw little sketches.
I know. Well, yeah, you should... I don't think you should be allowed camera lights.
But what is the sketching about?
Just because you need to see what happened.
No, you don't.
Yeah, it's just for court pics and stuff.
Court pics.
Hashtag court pics. Gen Z, I don't get it.
No, I'm not sure if, like, the visual is the problem here. I think that we've got enough visuals when they describe the crime. Like, mental visuals.
Yeah, I guess so, but sometimes
Like
you
an
just
audio book.
You need an extra helping hand with a... What if people's deaf?
Well, then I'm sure they wouldn't be just looking at pictures. I'm sure they'd read what fucking happened.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh my god. Well, I can't decipher if people... I think you can't really separate them. Apart from... I do like Michael Jackson's music. But then if he's a pervert, and we can definitely say, hand on heart, that man is a pervert, then I will never listen to a song of his again. But
That'd be pretty impossible, though, wouldn't it?
He's everywhere. He's haunting us. Especially at Halloween, you'd fucking in your ear.
Thriller, it's always like the Halloween
I've got my
energy.
arms crossed now with the stress of it.
No, I totally agree. It's stressful.
Yeah. So that's one to definitely think about, isn't it?
Well, it's one for you to think about.
And you?
Because I'm sitting on the fence. I mean, I did just spend like 150 quid.
Yeah, so it's not really on the fence. But then again, if Michael Jackson was
MJ! Fucking nicknames.
if he was still alive, oh, I definitely.
You went to the movie. And I fell asleep.
It was so boring.
It was so boring and long.
It was just like not dramatic enough.
It was just him practicing.
Yeah, and
then he didn't even get to do the show.
Exactly. So it was just like, oh, that's horrible. But then he could be a pedo. I don't know.
It's not speaking ill of the dead because I'm not speaking ill. I'm just saying.
No, we're just not sure.
But I don't know.
What
if he did or if he didn't.
But
do
I
his
know he
thing.
was a troubled soul, but that doesn't excuse being a pedo. So it's like, if he wasn't, then I'm so sorry. If he was, then I'm not sorry.
I don't know. Anything we're saying is kosher.
Well, no, that's the thing. But does anyone know?
Does anyone say anything?
Does anyone say anything that's kosher? Because how do we know what's right and what's wrong? To who?
And who are we to say
If it's right or wrong?
Well, I mean, obviously, pedophilia is wrong.
Yeah, no, obviously.
And being horrible about dead people is wrong. But
depending on how much of an arsehole they were, like, you can slate the likes of like Hitler,
Mussolini.
Yeah,
You hate him.
I do. I think most people.
I mean, I do.
You got special hatred for him, haven't you? Eh? You got history.
She does, yeah.
Speaking of who's a cunt and who isn't, I think we need to just definitely have
Oh, yeah.
a little chat.
We always do our Love Island segment.
Yeah, well, it won't be forever because it's not on forever.
That's fine.
But when it is, you want to think.
When it is, we need to get involved and get deep into those
Analytics.
people's souls. Right. Will, what he did to Jesse, and then his redemption.
His redemption arc. Do you know what? I think he generally regretted it.
Same.
What he did was wrong, and I feel like I would struggle to forgive someone for that because I'm insane. But they do like each other a lot. He felt awful about it.
Yeah, he did.
He was egged on.
Was he egged on really?
I have no idea. I just heard he was.
I mean, like, if you're egged on, it's like...
Yeah, surely...
You can just say no.
You know, dogs have self-restraint. I'm sure you can, you fucking moron. Anyway, he's not... I'm okay with him. What do you think of him?
Yeah, I don't mind him. I mean, like...
His apology was over the top and nice.
It was sweet. I just thought it was a bit, like... A bit...
For the cameras.
Well, yeah. I like that Tom actually did his for Sammy in private, so he wrote her a poem.
Yeah, but a lot of it was to save face. They all knew they were saving face.
But then I feel like a lot of Tom and Sammy's, like, what they have in common is they're both just banging.
Yeah.
What do they even talk about?
I have no idea.
She's really fun, though. I like her.
Yeah, she's cool.
She's
cool energy.
Cool and calm and collected. Always seems very nice girl. Doesn't slag off any of the others. Unlike Miss Olivia, who I just find...
She's difficult,
very
isn't she?
difficult. She's always got...
I keep wanting to like her, but she's someone that I would be scared of, I think.
Scared?
Yeah.
I just wouldn't like
intimidated, because it's just like they're going to start trouble, and I don't want trouble.
She's always got, like, a girl in there to be having a fight with. And I actually feel like it is always the prettier ones, or maybe even the women who are women of colour.
Potentially. I know she had previous beef with... Was it Zara?
Yeah.
At the beginning? Yeah. Previous beef.
Outside?
Outside. And
well,
then the beef
did they
came
ever,
in.
like, confirm?
No, because they can't really, can they? Like, they don't.
But like, did not they sound after what the fuck is it called?
After Sun. I'm pretty sure she did. I swear it's been confirmed that they were, like, had the same guy. I don't even know.
They had the same guy.
Oh, I don't know. I could be spreading propaganda here, to be honest, as usual. Yeah. But yeah, she's quite an intimidating one. The one who she's moving fucking mad is Tanya.
Oh my god, I just love her though.
It's crazy. I'm struggling
because I support women's rights and women's wrongs.
Yeah, but I like Shaq, and then I also feel bad for, is it Martin?
Yeah, Martin.
Like, she embarrassed it. He looked like
that speech was so awkward.
He looked like a fucking fool, to be honest.
I think she's just a little bit ditzy and doesn't mean harm.
I know, but we could say that again. We could say that about anyone, and it's like
no, because you can tell that she's not like malicious. Do you know what I mean?
Some people are very clever.
Well, I don't think she's like Olivia. You can tell is malicious, can't you?
Yeah. But then maybe she's also playing a game as trying to be malicious, but then actually being nice because she knows it works for cameras. You don't know.
No, but I think that Olivia is trying to act like how, like, maybe Amber acted in the past, or like Anna, or Maura, to be like the fucking loud, outspoken one.
That's true.
Giving herself a character type.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
Because that's what they do, don't they?
Yeah, that's so true. Yeah.
Because didn't Coco come out last year and say that they made her seem like a little sassy bitch or something, and she actually wasn't really.
Yeah.
She was pretty calm.
Oh yeah, they do tell you exactly what to do. Like, the producers will just manipulate the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's why it's quite annoying, because I think it did used to be so real. Because
I just fancy Martin though. Do you not? I think I fancy Martin more than Shaq. Shaq has made me a bit given the ick with his wet and whipped ways.
I think it's the fact he's allowed that to happen is quite embarrassing. But then it's like, I'd love it if a man.
But he is a handsome chap.
Me to. No, I wouldn't want to bugger them about, but like.
You'd want him to allow you to bugger him about?
No, but it's like, why do the men always get to bug you about?
Exactly, that's why I'm supporting Tanya's rights and wrongs.
I guess so. I think I just want her to not make herself look silly.
Yeah, I don't want her to look bad because I care about her.
I'm worried about her post Love Island insanity because...
Yeah, I don't want her to feel bad.
Yeah, and she may. She probably will,
But she's a strong Liverpudlian woman, right? Is she from Liverpool?
I don't know, if she's from up north, she'll be alright.
Yeah. I think it's Liverpool.
If you're from up north, or you're Bristolian, or you're Welsh, you're alright. You're like, you
or
will...
from London.
Well, yeah, but I just mean you're hard as nails, really.
Exactly.
You've seen it all. You've grown up living through wars and things.
You've seen the things... I don't think Liverpool that... Yeah, no, it is.
Liverpool,
my
God.
No, I know. Okay, but I don't think she was around in the war.
But then terrible about Liverpool flooding Wales.
Okay, sorry. We can't talk about that. That's too political.
Oh my God, is it?
No, it's not even that bad. No,
well, it was bad for... It was
bad for Wales.
I found this out very recently, and I couldn't
Liverpool
believe
flooded Wales in order to have some fucking drinking water, and then...
But I guess that's a
they
bit
all
like...
drowned.
That's so
well, they didn't drown then. They were told in advance.
That's so stressful though, because it's a bit like with animals. It's like, like foxes will eat rabbits. Well, I'd rather them not, but they also need to survive as well.
We're talking about Love Island. What about Kai's redemption?
eyes got better.
Foxes are well cute though.
No, I let one across the road last night, and then no, I actually said go that, and then it looked at me, what, and I
winked.
No, I showed it, and I don't know why, I was like, thank you. I said thanks, and then I was like, why did I have that interaction? I was laughing to myself the whole way home from Weston, like screaming with laughter at what I'd done. I was like, cheers. I was like, why the fuck am I talking to a fox?
Where was the fox? Not on the motorway?
No, he was just strolling about the streets of Weston.
Oh God, wow. Wonder what that...
I thought it was...
Wonder what he's seen.
He's seen more than anything.
Some sights.
I thought it was a cat. Until it looked me dead in the eye, and I thought, you are the type of thing to kill my bunnies, but I'm going to let this slide. So I let him go.
What, would you have moaned down of him?
Of course I wouldn't have moaned him down. Mum was like, oh, good girl for stopping and chatting. I was like, what do you mean good girl? Like, I'm not going to... She does the same moves, and then she went on and told me all about how she let a dove across the road, a rat, a duck, and its kids. I was like, yeah, I know. Let's get to the end.
I just think it's kind of quite normal to not plough animals.
I know,
down
but some people say they wouldn't like wheel spin to protect an animal. I've nearly...
Well, I would do it if I didn't then kill like another human being or crash into a car.
Yeah, but I've nearly like flipped the whole fucker about on a country lane because of
your little tin can.
My little tin can, because he is not going to make it if he flips.
No, he wouldn't, and neither would you.
All for a fox that may later go and kill my bunnies.
May then eat your corpse. Well, it's still warm. Oh my God. I'm sorry, that's actually fucking horrible.
So sadist.
I don't think it's sadist. I think it's more just like a bit morbid.
I'm put off of whatever I was going to order for food. I'm not even going to eat now.
What are you going to get? I want to eat.
Well, no, not after that.
We just had the worst pancake
If I ever want to be on a diet, I'll just think about that.
No, once I saw a squashed frog and I couldn't eat for 2 days.
Stuff like that will stop me from eating for a while. Yeah.
Just like the nipple.
No, shut the fuck up. Don't talk about the
because
nipple.
it's already common knowledge.
So
what it was wasn't either of us, and it wasn't anyone that we even know. But not allegedly, it happened in real life. Someone was shaving the nips.
Yeah.
They had a specific hair
one that was in the nipple bar.
Yeah, so like
sorry, I'm showing you
with a nipple piercing, and they thought, let's get in there with some tweezers.
They pulled what they thought was a hair, and then they passed out and shat themselves.
And they were sick.
And because they pulled out a nerve ending, I'm going to be sick.
Because our friend told us this, because I think she'd seen it on a podcast. I can't remember the podcast. She's a journalist. It was awesome.
And we were just on the way to firework night, and I was like...
I thought it was Halloween.
Oh, no, it was firework. And I'm now, again, holding my boobs to keep them safe, because I will not ever touch the nipple piercings.
I don't have a nipple piercing.
It's the biggest risk you can ever take. I remember they were like, had someone else come in there, and I was like, why have we got another person in for just the nipples? And they were like, because you can go through something, and it can fuck you up, basically. And I was like...
Well, what would the other person do?
Well, I don't know, because what if someone's sick? What if someone faints? Like, whoever's doing it, because I've just like, had my nipple fall out and stuff. You just need a lot more eyes. It's like when you have a couple of pilots in the cockpit.
I think if it's this troublesome, don't get them pierced.
I know, but they do look great. It's a dangerous... You look dangerous with them.
Can't you sleep on your front, though?
No, I'm fine. Mine healed perfectly.
That's good, actually.
I know, they all did.
Yeah. Is your hair long enough to get caught in them?
Not yet.
That is my main concern.
That's going to be a devilish week when that happens.
Because that would be pain. But then
to be honest, you just
I don't think I need to adorn these because they're already sort of front and centre and it would be a bit too much.
Yeah, I think it looks a bit too devilish sometimes.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I got it done because I think it just makes you feel more confident if you've got small boobs.
They're not small, they're fine. They're perfect, perky and nice. I wish.
You've got lovely... Sorry.
Leave me alone. This is weird because we're sisters.
No, nothing like that. I'm just
no, it's nothing weird like that. Yeah, I'm being kind as well.
Piss off.
We're just different. Both of us are different, and that's what makes us such good friends. Not the
Well, because I have small boobs, you have big boobs. That's why we don't want each other to like ever suffer. Like,
I never want you to suffer anyway.
I sometimes want you to suffer.
Why?
Just to see. No, I'm really joking.
You've suffered enough.
I actually
haven't suffered.
There's some people that have never suffered, and you just think you honestly.
Are we thinking of the same person?
I don't know. No, I don't. You just think
because she's perfect.
Pure fucking
white dove emoji girl.
Yeah, anyone who's a white dove emoji person, and to be honest, people have suffered.
She holidays in Europe constantly. She's beautiful.
I wasn't even on about, but no,
Ellie,
I'm thinking
Ellie.
she's like a perfect human. Obviously, she's
she must have had trauma.
everyone has had trauma,
Everyone's had
but some
trauma.
people just carry it way
She carries
better.
it very glamorously.
I carry it in such a chaotic way. Well, not so much. You can't see it on socials, but on every group chat,
And also out in public.
if you out in public being like handcuffed or thrown out of a bar. It doesn't say on track to me.
It doesn't say life together.
It doesn't scream the
mental health in a good condition.
when they say the counselling thing, like, so your mental health is moderately severely bad. It's like
Moderately severely bad.
Yeah. There's like amounts that you can go down, and it means you're like, you could flip back into okay, but you're bordering on danger.
But it's unlikely that you will.
It's unlikely that you will, and it's time to get the services involved.
Because she's going to counselling soon, which is very good.
Oh god, yeah, I'm all for counselling. Everyone should go to counselling if they can.
Yeah.
She's
not paying for it, don't worry.
No, there's cheap and free ones.
Here. It's just she's that bad.
They were like, fuck. No, it's basically,
it's like we should put her in a cell, or we just sort her out on the outside. The cell seems more expensive for them.
Do you know what though? It's crazy though, because you can really, like, things that may seem small to you, they generally do affect your life so much. It's so important to get them sorted out and get to the root of it, so you don't keep making the same mistakes
and then hurting others in the
interim.
Yeah, I'm on about the people that have hurt you because they didn't have surgery. I mean, therapy, counselling.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
They should have had surgery.
Like lobotomy.
They should have had lobotomy. Had their, what is that, brain ripped out?
No, I think that they just
put a hole through your brain.
Yeah,
get a bit of air in there. Most of the boys I've dated need a bit of air in their fucking brain.
And their rooms.
Touch grass.
Just air the rooms out, curtains open, waft the sheets. Have you ever woken up in a man's house and it's been like the flat pillow,
the checkered sheets,
the New York,
New York,
anything,
everything.
Then there's like
you're so
dusty glass of water. There's like things in it.
So thirsty. Your phone's dead.
They're
smelling of booze and shit.
They look different than they did
the night before, and you certainly do as well. And you're wearing
eyelashes are stuck to the bottom lashes.
Eyeliner, lippy's gone. You're in their top,
if
and then
you've
you're
got a hairpiece,
underneath.
it's somewhere under the bed or wrapped round your wrist.
I hate that.
No Jimmy Jams.
Not taking my nighttime antidepressants. It's like I'm absolutely pranging out in the room. Like,
I've not been able to sleep because I've not had my herbal tea and the 25 sleeping pills that I need to just be slightly relaxed.
I've not got my fan noise in my AirPods that goes on for 8 hours to keep me like a baby sound asleep. And if it stops, I immediately wake up.
So bad. You need to learn how to sleep without it.
Seek help.
And I love how you just don't get a normal fan.
I'd love a normal fan.
But loads of my friends need a fan to sleep too.
But do you know what though? It's the noise. And
yeah, I know that's the noise. The fan doesn't fucking do anything to the heat in the room.
Can't do anything with the bunny on the floor because he will pull the fan over and he will.
Oh my god! It will kill you.
It will kill him as well and me. We will both be dead. And Mum will come
Chopped up.
to a chopped human and a fucking bunny stew.
But then that neighbour down the road who loves dead animals for food would be happy. Do you remember that a pheasant flew into our window and then we took it round for her?
What the fuck?
I don't know her name.
I'm sure Mum probably kept that from me to keep me...
No, you were the one that found the pheasant.
Well, it's gone from my mind. That's like trauma. It does that, doesn't it?
You have that with your memory sometimes, don't you?
Oh my god, yeah.
You don't remember anything. It's weird. What? My son. Didn't that happen to Khloe Kardashian?
Yeah, because her dad died.
Also, you are younger than me and I remember things because you were younger.
That's true. No, that is true.
So do you remember like everything from when you were 4?
Well,
I certainly remember the dead pheasant.
I remember all our holidays. Like, things that were big stand out to me.
Bloody Mallorca, Bellevue Apartments.
I remember the Hellview Apartments.
I slipped on some shit.
Mate, they were so fucking disgusting. And then my dad just one day
decided to treat us.
To actually, like, you know, he worked hard, and I was like, why are you doing that?
Why are we suffering like this? We could just stay at home and suffer. I don't want to be drowned by a fucking bully in the pool on my holiday. I could just be bullied at school.
Yeah, some big bellied, like, tan cunt. Like, just fuck off.
I don't want to make friends on holiday, but I just wanted to chill with you.
I never want to make friends on holiday when I'm younger.
I know.
Even now, it's like, listen, I've got plenty at home.
Listen, I don't need... We're not going to meet up. I don't know where you live.
But we just add them. You just add them on stuff.
They've got loads of American friends now.
And you just watch... Yeah, for fuck's sake.
And we're watching them graduate about 20 times because they go to so many schools.
Yeah, it's different.
But that was a fun holiday,
They're cool. It? Yeah, I love those. Yeah,
we met some... What were they called?
The Noonans.
Noonans, they were nice.
Yeah, they were super cool.
Yeah. We got found in the wrong hotel, didn't we, with boy Noonan, and we had to,
yeah, we did.
And we had to be driven back in a buggy.
Because all the hotels look the fucking same.
And we...
but then there was a lot more...
There was like parakeets.
Greenery and parakeets and flamingos in this
one. It was more plush.
It was like... Like, we had a couple of flamingos, but nothing too fancy.
One or two.
So
They couldn't hire that many. Yeah, that's big Tory
sounds
energy.
really
we
bad.
Are, obviously.
Listen, sometimes you do just have to treat yourself.
Yeah.
But I didn't pay a penny for the
Vote Labour, live Tory.
Vote Labour, live Tory. I am getting that sticker on me.
I didn't make that up.
Sure.
Why do you think that I made that up, which is such a good saying, but the lasagna thing you don't give me credit for?
Because I've heard the lasagna thing before, darling.
Because I told it to you so many times. You've had way more wine than me. Please pour me some more.
Okay, cool. Well, I think on that note,
oh yeah, we need to do questions.
That brings us on to the first question.
Oh shit, this one's about one night stand as well. Not that the waking up in the New York boys thing was a one night stand.
Oh yeah, but most of the time it is. But then again, you know,
they need a woman's touch.
Most partners I've had some New York themed twatting shit, and I'm like, have you?
Ollie's entire room was New York wallpaper. Just in case you forgot, if you looked at any other part of the room.
My ex had a New York fucking, like canvas. And I was like...
And he also had little footballs at the end of his curtain rail. That was one of his redeeming factors. The fuck? When he would FaceTime me every day, and we always thought that was normal.
Shush, I'm scared.
I'm actually scared too.
Shut them.
Because there's a warrant out for his arrest.
And I'm asking for trouble half the time.
Yeah.
Anyway, listen. It's time I moved on to another nutball.
Yeah, you should actually. So if anyone's out there looking for...
trouble.
A little slice of heaven. Okay, right, read that question.
Okay, the first person says... How do you effectively exit from a one-night stand if you don't want to see them again? This is a very good question.
Yeah.
I'm a bit tarty that you're asking that.
No, I love that you're asking that. The tartier, the better, because we don't hold judgment here.
There's
so
no judgment.
A little bit of a bitch by...
You know, it's a joke. Usually I just would run. But actually...
No, because you need to make it right. First of all, there's
normally
a checklist.
I get a lift
make
home
sure
and
you've
then...
got all your fucking stuff, so you've left everything round there.
Oh, God, yeah.
Think about it. If they're good eyelashes, maybe collect them off the side. Jewellery, that's important.
Sunglasses. I've left my sunglasses in many a house. Always. I'm
After a day rave.
Can't I just go to bed?
No, you can't. Because you're allowed to have fun.
Sunnies.
Shoes. If you put on their clothes.
Lip gloss.
Just change back into your shitty outfit because it'll be covered in blood and vomit.
Yeah.
And probably something else.
Spunk. Get your taxi ready. Uber.
You need to use their charger though to charge your phone because your phone will be dead.
Yeah. Make sure you plug in the night before.
Also, have all your friends on Find My Friends because we have got loads of our friends on Find My Friends just to make sure we know where each other are.
So it used to be for me. Used to be when I was back in my heyday. Snapchat.
And I still use it.
You still use it, but I think it's now for kids. Really, if I'm being honest,
That's why I use it.
Yeah, it's just back in a prime.
Back in my Y2K era.
But it's like, you could see people on there because on one of my nights out with Laura where we lost each other, but she could still see me on. We hadn't lost each other. We knew where each other were, but we separated. She knew where I was because it was on Snap Maps, just in the middle of freaking nowhere. But we knew
where,
just at a new person's house.
Right, fair.
But yeah, just have everyone on Find My Friends. So you could even text someone and say, could you pick me up? Or could you call me a cab?
Yeah, do you know what? Chelsea picked me up a few times, she has.
Is she?
Good girl.
That's a really good friend, isn't it?
Oldest friend she is.
But
not old as an age. I've known her since 26 years we've been friends. Longest serving.
That's crazy.
Life sentence she's had.
That is literally a life sentence. But I think also, if you can't, like, run away without them waking up...
run away, per se.
You know what I mean? You can just be like, oh, thanks for a fun time. Bye. And then that's it. You don't
need to make any excuses. You don't need to, like, give any reasonings. And you don't need to agree to another date, because then they'll be, like, messaging you. Everyone can find you now if they know your first name and the fucking place you're at. They'll be able to find you.
Just maybe make sure you don't, like, exchange socials or numbers.
Yeah, but even then they'll still be able to find you, won't they? Socials are really easy to find.
I guess, but I don't ever get to my second name.
How many people have got a name spelled like yours? BKKI.
I don't know. Then again, you could just...
But then you don't say that that's how it's spelled. You've got a very basic name.
I do always explain how it's spelled. I'm always like, but then Rebecca, so it's
sort of like a Hebrew spelling.
It's spelled like this because my mum wanted to make it a bit different, and then like, yeah, I don't give a fuck what you're saying at all.
Yeah, that is bad. Because that would be boring if I was... Yeah.
They love it, and you say it, so shut up.
I do, because it's cool. Because of our ancestry. Anyway, yeah, so you don't ever want to make it seem like you're that interested, but you also don't want to be so rude as to then they're really interested in you. Because, treat them mean, keep them keen. Then they'll be like, oh my God, it's a challenge.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and see her again.
I think effectively, basically, they won't continue, unless they're silly, they won't continue to message you if you just don't, like, if you just leave and say no more. Do you know what I mean? Like,
be polite. Say your goodbyes. Bow out.
Yeah, but don't like kiss them goodbye or anything. Don't be,
no kisses goodbye. Nobody's breath is going to be smelling good.
And also, you can send some mad mixed messages. Just say ta-da.
But it's mainly the breath and the hygiene.
Well, of course, but I mean, sometimes you've at least... I don't know. I bring a toothbrush to quite a lot of things, just because I may end up out and about on the town. No, that sounds terrible. Back in my heyday.
When was your heyday that you speak of?
Like the summer of lockdown.
So you were going out...
When it was eat out to help out. I did what the government said. Suck dick to help out.
Do you remember when it was like, if you're going to be having one night stands, try and do them in...
Do doggy.
Sort of less easy to get COVID.
I can't believe that I can't physically believe that we existed at the time like that.
I can't believe Boris Johnson was giving us sex tips.
It's like, no, I won't be doing doggy dog.
I hate the man.
That hurts my endometriosis.
Sorry, no offense to him, but I fucking hate him.
No, he's a cunt. Bless his
heart.
Bless his heart. Hope he's doing all right.
I don't really hope.
I know, but we don't want to put off different perspectives.
Yeah, we do. We don't want Tories watching this.
Oh, I know, but come on, I'm nervous now.
No, I'm not. Own your fucking... what you support. Which isn't Boris Johnson.
Which is Michael Jackson's music.
and paedophiles everywhere.
Shut up!
Okay.
I'm going to get me cancelled. Right.
It's not hard.
Okay. So I think that definitely... It's quite... I mean, you know...
It's simple.
It's simple. Don't kiss them goodbye. Just leave. Get all your stuff. Don't try and not exchange socials. If they add you, just ignore them, block them immediately, or politely say, really sorry, I had a good time, but it's nothing more than it was. Do you know what I mean? Because actually, they may have got the wrong impression if they're a bit of a lover boy like me. I've fallen in love with a lot of one night stands, and I've been like, who even the fuck was that?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You sometimes do. It depends how old you are and if you're like crazy.
Which you are.
Yeah.
I love that. You've been good at that advice.
Thanks.
But yeah, also actually has some tips for a one night stand. Carry a little mini deodorant in your bag at all times.
A thong.
A little flip toothbrush.
I'll always bring a thong on a night out.
A little toothpaste. And a thong.
But the next day.
I don't really wear underwear though.
I know, so you don't need it, but I need a fresh pair of
I'm
undies.
always clean as a whistle, ready to go.
To be picked up by you or delivered to your house or things like that.
Yeah, I wish I wasn't always sort of like the end of your one night stand. Sometimes I just want a wholesome Sunday. I want to climb Penny Van and...
I want to climb Penny Van. I've stopped doing this shit now. Do you know, I am so ready to be married and climbing Penny Van. But no one in my fucking...
Yeah, I don't believe you.
I do! Why does
What do you mean no one in your... All your fucking best mates from school are wifed up.
I know, but I am quite choosy.
I know. No, you're not. You're terrible with your choices.
I know.
You're choosy and then you choose...
Wrongly.
Really bad.
I know, but I've got my eye on probably a few people now, so I'm just going to see what I can do. Swoop on in.
The Bavarian chap.
No.
Yeah, she met a man.
No, shut up now, because
Bavarian
No,
man.
we've got fucking... We don't know. I'm trying to keep my cool here and not seem like I'm stalking everyone.
Yeah. Right, final question.
Okay, the main... Yeah? Well,
It's not the main one.
The
Why was the one...
Sorry, no, I meant...
How insulting.
I meant the penultimate. No, that means one before the end. The ultimate.
Just don't say things if you don't know what they mean. Sorry, just... How do you know if
I'm not. All I've had today is pancakes. I'm running off of fucking sugar, I feel.
You're going to start crying, aren't you? You get a sugar rush and it makes you cry. How do you know if a guy actually likes you or a using bastard?
Or is a using bastard, I think they meant to say.
Poor way of writing for a woman who looks that pretty.
Yeah, that's okay.
So, you know what? I'll take a little backseat on this one.
Really?
Oh, wait, no, because I'm actually good at the advice.
I think I tell them what they want to hear. If they want a crazy...
Yeah, but if you want actual advice that's going to provide a solid foundation for growth...
But of course, but then if you want to feel...
everyone hates Capricorns, I'm sorry.
But then if you want to feel, not enabled, because I would never tell anyone to do something ridiculous, but if you want to feel a bit like supported, like, oh, someone else has gone through that, make a bit of light of it. Cause
fine, you're good at that advice too. Go on, what's the advice?
Because it's Pisces season. Bitches! Right, do you want to start with the, more solid? Yes. How do you know if... I have no idea.
You don't. You never know.
Of course you don't. So the
problem is you need to...
You are a liar.
Shut the fuck up. You need to trust in your own source. You need to respect yourself enough to assume that unless they give you a reason to not... To make you not think that they like you, then they do fucking like you, you know?
True.
And then if they say they don't like you, them saying they don't, or if they ghost you or whatever, then they don't like you.
That Steve Harvey guy, whatever he said, he has shown you... Let me see.
I'm giving the advice.
I know.
You're getting Steve Harvey involved.
Yeah, because it's relevant. Let me just add this bit in.
But can you not say that was actually good advice?
Of course it is, which I'm putting on top of exactly what you said. I'm agreeing with what you said by saying something. He said... Well, now I fucking forgot. He said...
Steve Harvey said, if he's shown you
who he is, that's who he is. Don't make a man tell you twice he doesn't like you. So it's like the men are apparently quite simple. Not
We don't think that. We love our male viewers. We love our male identifying
if they're like
baby boys.
Not totally heterosexual, yeah.
No, we like them too.
Joking. It's a joke.
You're going to turn off everyone soon.
Yeah, I think everyone knows it's a joke. I've got thousands of male friends. Well, tens.
Fucking scat.
Tens. But the bouncer says hello to you.
I bet you hug the bouncer every club you go in. You fucking horrible person. What did you mean by the Steve Harvey comment?
That basically, you're right.
So you got Steve Harvey involved to back me up. Is that his correct name? Steve Harvey, act like a lady, think like a man.
So slow. Yes, by Steve Harvey.
So cute.
I read the book on holiday.
So did I. I love the film.
We both had the book on our phone. How did we... What was that on, books or something?
So it was on the Apple... the Apple iBooks app.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah. And then I was at the nightclub in the hotel, as you do, and I was talking about how the film really stayed with me a bit. I thought it was quite an interesting film and an
Kevin Hart movie. Really resonated with you. I fucking guess you're the same height.
We are 5'3". Actually, he may be shorter than that.
I actually love him though.
So yeah, and then I was sat outside having perhaps a cigarette because I was in my cigarette era, and this guy comes out, sits down, chats to me. He's about 35. Bear in mind, I think I'm only 17, and he was like talking about the film with me, saying he'd gone through a breakup, and then he said, "No, a divorce," and I was like, "Right, so." How old are we talking here, love? And then he said that he thinks he looked like the guy in Out Like a Lady, the chef in Out Like, who was gorgeous, and I was looking at him like, yeah, you do, yeah. It's like, I'm not going to break this poor fucker's heart. Like, he's just...
We love that fucking movie. That's
so good.
The chef, though, was...
Gorgeous,
but a little bit of a pussy, I thought.
He was a pussy, but she was a bit overbearing.
She was amazing.
She's incredible, but
she's amazing.
Knock your boundaries down. Knock your barriers down.
You were the same as her.
That's not true. I'm not like a boss bitch.
No, she was amazing, wasn't she? She was like his COO to my COEO. And I was like, God, that's so cool. But how old were they meant to be in that film?
So they all seemed like late 30s to me.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, they were...
Do you know what? I really thought that the guy who used to be a singer...
Yeah.
And the...
John Legend
wasn't in the film. He just...
Baby tonight.
Yeah, he just did the soundtrack, you fucking moron.
Legend.
The guy who...
I said John Lennon.
You know the guy who plays the song in his car, and then the girl, she's really pretty.
Yeah.
She's like, I love that song.
Yeah.
And he's like, I wrote it.
Yeah.
I think they were a good-looking couple, weren't they?
Yeah, and because she did the thing to test if he was using her for sex or not. And I find that quite interesting because it's like, actually he wasn't, but a lot of the time, turns out they are. So for that one...
Hey, what the hell was the question?
The question was, how do you know?
Why are we just talking about this film that we love now? Because there's also Act Like a Lady... No, there's also Think Like a Man 2, which is like TOO.
Didn't watch that one.
It was in Vegas.
Why are you speaking like that?
I was thinking of that guy's TikTok that we love.
Yeah, you are.
It's like I've been around a lot of Australians.
Australians, okay.
And also my bestie's moved to Australia, so he's my enemy now.
Oh, R.I.P. Liam.
Love you, Lee.
How, if you watches it, how do you know if characters...
Yeah, you don't know.
You don't know, and you never will. And
what you need to do is trust in your source.
You will probably know when it's your wedding day.
You never will. You should always be in a state of constant confusion.
That's the thing, though. I guess they could sit and think...
Stop moving the fucking seat.
I know.
It's like... every single time. Fucking stop, seriously.
Do you know what, though? Like, it's like they could... I wish they were sat thinking, does she like me? Because I'm panicking. I wish they sat at home and panicked a bit more.
Some of them do.
Oh, and to you, I say, well done. I like that. Because I don't like it when people just sort of coast through life and sort of think that, like, you can just not... Sort of, I think you do have to... People should let you know. And this is what I'm talking about with this question. People should let you know what their intentions are.
But what if they don't know them at the time?
Then they should fucking tell you ASAP and definitely not have sex with you, I don't think.
That's boring.
I don't care. That's my views.
Boasting about taking a toothbrush to every rave.
That was in my rave era.
How many eras have you been through? And what on earth was the cigarette era? Did you smoke all the time?
Like 26, no, like 20.
I didn't know you were smoking, but I did find a lot of cigarettes in your room, weirdly.
They were in my, like...
Whenever I needed one, I would find one.
You bought them for me, or like
I never.
The men you were associated with when I was younger, I would get them to drive me and grab cigs.
I'm so surprised.
Cigs and K-cider, please, sir, if you don't mind. I'll slip you a $5.
What the hell did they get out of that? Because I'm sure they didn't get anything out of that, did they?
No, just kindness, just pure love.
It was their good deed of the day. Oh, another date I've been on. Another date I've been on. Yeah. We went to his friend's house and he took like a load of MCAT and then he stole his friend's fridge and carried it down the road.
Fucking hell. No, I love that.
But he's bought you ciggies and drink before, I believe.
Ciggies and drink.
A little bit of K.
These
cider.
K-cider was the K-cider
Such
era
an efficient
was
drink.
insane.
That was an efficient drink.
Do you know what? I wish they'd make a K-cider that tasted better. Do you know what?
You could just add
Could
flavours.
we make a K-cider cocktail?
I think I want to, like,
oh my God,
not have cirrhosis of the liver.
Saturday night, we're going to a rave, which we've not been to in a long old time.
Yeah, a couple of fucking times have passed.
Mate, it's been, I don't remember the last time I actually went to a rave. Like, I've been to festivals.
Because we've been trying to make some
Something of
life
ourselves.
changes and that's not worked out. And we actually just enjoy the dance. Also, I'm annoyed that we used to, well, me and my friends used to always go to raves, blah, 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 when we were really, really young. Everyone at school would be like, God, they're like doing drugs. We weren't even doing drugs at the time.
No, of course not.
And
Just
then-
actually
and
enjoy the music,
I was
right?
enjoying the music. I fucking love the music. And we just had older friends would get us into things.
Yeah, of
and
course.
now everyone is like, I'm
a raver.
I'm a raver. I'm a DMB
No,
DJ.
do you know what?
It's like, I invented...
Yeah.
I would go so far as to say I invented the genre.
No, a lot of things.
But I didn't, but I was there.
There is not many more things that piss me off than people who, like, try and...
Who judge with one hand and wank with the other.
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And, like, you know, a Bristol, if you're Bristol born and bred, it is in your bones. Sometimes...
To go rave.
To go rave. And people that, you know, think...
And it's not just, you don't need to do drugs. Sometimes I would not even fucking drink. I would not even drink. I would
go
be
and
at a rave
enjoy
for like
it.
12 hours and I would not drink or take
Because
any
it's just
drugs.
fun.
And I can stay up. It's like water and
I just have-
fucking
well,
protein bars.
Coca-Cola for me. I love
I guess I was ill and I was on.
I love Coca-Cola. It can keep me going for days. As in, not, you know...
Full fat Coke.
Full fat red Coke, you know, as is.
Oh, it's horrible that. It's worse than
I love
drugs.
it, people love it! Anyway, so, that's the thing, like... Where was I going with this? Yeah, people, you know, this... With Bristolian, we earned the raving badge just the second we come out the womb.
Indeed.
I'm going to cringe when I watch this back.
So I don't think I'm going to watch it back. I don't think I'm going to delete anything from it either. I don't think we asked permission either to share people's names.
No, we don't.
Stories.
We haven't got, like, permissions.
We don't have any.
Everything I learned at uni to do with, like, the production and the copyright and all the things that, like, you have to get everyone's permission. No. We're gonna just go for this
Freedom
one, I
of
think.
the expression as a journalist, which I did at uni.
Cool, I like it. Let's go with your one for this one. Cheers to
that
that.
one.
So we're gonna finish off
Yeah.
by
Little
saying a
recommendations.
B recommendations.
B recommends. I think we need a jingle.
Yeah, we will make a jingle.
Yeah.
We will make a jingle. Oh, right. There's a song that I want to recommend.
Please.
Let me just get the definite name.
I'm worried my mouth is grey because yours is starting to look grey.
Oh, do you know what? No worries.
Fair.
If our mouths look great, it's red wine. Our teeth are perfect normally. So what I'm going to recommend is the song Where Do We Go by Dimension and Poppy Bascombe. I heard this in the office.
At the depot.
At the depot. 2 days after something a bit of a nuisance had happened in my life. I won't go into detail. I'm not going to go into detail.
Yeah.
But something that pissed me off. And then it was on and I was like, oh my God, I have not been in my drum and bass era in so fucking long. And then I was like, here we
Too
go.
busy in your cigarette era.
That was it. No, I was in my Loverboy era, my pathetic feels era for the past 2 years. So then I was like, oh my God, love drum and bass. Obviously I've always loved it and I've listened to it throughout.
Well, it's not like you haven't been in the last fucking couple of months, to be fair. It's just we've not gone as consistently as
true, yeah,
previously has
exactly.
been the
No,
routine.
exactly.
You need to get back into a routine.
A
of these
routine of
things.
raving.
We need to. Raving is a routine. You need to go every week in order to keep the momentum up.
It's a bit like doing
Cardio.
exercise, yeah. So Where Do We Go Dimension. I genuinely could not stop listening to it. I was like, I wish I could inject this into my ear canals. I loved it.
It'd be dangerous because you've got perforated eardrum.
I know, I've got perfect. I was screaming the song. I was screaming
Everyone in my family
it.
has a perforated eardrum apart from me.
It's a fucking banger though. I would let that song perforate my eardrum again. It was so good. Well done, Dimension. Absolute hats off to you.
Yeah.
Fucking smashed it. Like seriously, I couldn't get my fucking head around how much I enjoyed.
I love
that.
it when you love a track.
Yes,
It's like
so
you get really
crazy.
passionate. I love it. It's good. Oh God, do you know what?
Music's mad, isn't it?
I want to recommend something. Did we ever recommend it before? I don't think so because it's not been like out really, has it?
What?
What was that movie that we watched with The beautiful Mexican girl and the girl that is Uma Thurman's daughter. Do Revenge. Yes. Yes. Okay. So, and her name's Camille Mendes, and
That's Uma Thurman's daughter.
yes.
She's cool. She made me have a bit of a bi era, to be honest.
Really?
Well, yeah, in a weird way, like, because...
Yeah, Camille does that to me all the time, though.
Yeah, but then apparently people were like, oh, why do I fancy the blonde lady so much?
Yeah. It's because she is always playing a
She was giving
bi
gay energy,
character.
to be honest.
Well, she was gay in the film.
Was she?
That's the fucking plot, you
It is
idiot.
such a crazy film. Oh, shit, yeah!
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was insanity.
Because I'm actually a Riverdale stan. That's one of my dirty little secrets.
Right.
Because it's fucking awful to watch. But it's got all of my favourites. Skeet Ulrich.
Nice.
Camille Mendes.
Yeah.
Lily Reinhart.
Yeah.
Fucking beautiful. And the woman that plays Lily Reinhart's mum. And also Skeet Ulrich's love interest. Peng. Just a lot of hotties. The guy who was in the Break Up With Your Girlfriend.
Yeah.
The Asian guy who's fit.
Sexy boy.
I think his name's Charles Melton.
Yeah.
So peng. Just basically I've got a little bit of Stockholm Syndrome to a gorgeous cast and a terrible plot. Riverdale has made me now be a fucking big Camille Mendes stan. So Do Revenge was just good. Camp. Not even that long of a film.
No.
So many twists and turns.
It gives similar, but much better. It was like John Tucker Must Die, The Other Woman,
Wild Child.
in so much more crazy. It was crazier, and I feel like I enjoyed it even more because I was like, oh my fucking god, I'm not even sad because these girls are fucking crazy bitches, like,
and beautiful.
so pretty. I was like, I want to be involved with you nutters. Yeah,
I'm obsessed with Camille Mendes' eyebrows. They're slim, thin eyebrows.
I know.
And I can't do them.
But everyone has different things that suit their face. Like, I couldn't
know.
go too bushy with my brows. I have to keep them quite...
Yours are pretty bushy, to be fair.
Really?
Yeah, they look good.
Oh, thank you.
Do you think mine are bushy?
Yeah, I would say they're quite big. They're big.
Yeah.
Big eyebrows, I would say. I'd have said mine are medium, maybe.
Yeah.
Mid to big.
Yeah, slim thick.
They're slim thick, whereas Cammy's are skinny.
Skinny. It's giving skinny BBL eyebrows.
But yeah, Uma Thurman's daughter is super cool.
She is cool. I
I
like her.
thought she was a super sexy lady.
I'm really thinking you're in your bi era.
No, I mean every... What makes me the cigarette era? But what was it on? Was it on Netflix so they can watch it?
Yeah, it's a Netflix thing.
Can't remember.
Of course.
A Netflix original.
It was.
Was it?
Yeah.
Of course, they are fucking brilliant.
I actually love a Netflix original. You can always tell. It's very cartoony. With the way that it is
very
shot.
camp. It's
bright.
very
colours.
bright and airy.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
pastel colours.
Yeah. Oh, and the guy that Camille Mendes ended up with was really hot. The British guy.
Oh, I'm gonna have to watch it.
And
again.
he's an artist. I think he had blonde,
Oh,
buzz cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, very
Yes.
And then I think they fucked on a painting. Yeah, it was fun. Or something. Maybe I imagined that. Maybe that was in my part 2.
No, I'm pretty sure it did happen.
Yeah, they were friends and painting.
We had so much to drink that night. We'd gone and got loads to drink from Aldi, and we'd got a load of tapas.
Why did we? Yeah.
Because Mum and Dad were on holiday, and we thought, let's play. We own the family estate,
Yeah. The ancestral home. It's just a fucking little tiny house in the countryside.
Yeah, that's
Anyway, guys, thanks so much.
that has been fantastic.
Yeah.
It's
been a good one.
We do say so.
Yeah, it's been good to see you, babes.
Yeah, we've really enjoyed that. Don't forget to send in any more questions.
Yeah, and we might ask some questions on our story.
Yes.
We read out some shit from you guys too.
100%.
That's not just the questions, just little tales to tell you.
Yeah.
Because I think we keep telling our friends stories. I mean, we probably will, but
Yeah, but it's it'd be good if you gave us consent.
yeah.
Yeah. Perfect. Well, hope you all have a gorgeous week.
Adios.
Adios.
Why? Wait, stop.